I'll never forget the night the storm rolled in, bringing with it a stranger who would change my life forever. It was a typical Wednesday evening when the skies grew dark and the winds began to howl. I was working late at the local pub, polishing glasses and prepping for the evening crowd. That's when I saw him, a tall, imposing figure, drenched from head to toe. Standing in the doorway, he walked in, shaking the rain from his coat, and made his way to the bar. I poured him a whiskey, and he introduced himself as Jack. We struck up a conversation, and I learned that he was a traveler, passing through town on his way to visit family. As the night wore on, the storm intensified, and the pub grew quiet. Jack and I were the only ones left, aside from the bartender, who was busy restocking shelves. That's when Jack started telling me his story. He spoke of his time in the military, of the friends he had lost, and the struggles he had faced. He spoke of his family, of his wife and children, and the life he had built. But most of all, he spoke of his regrets, of the choices he had made and the opportunities he had missed. As he spoke, the storm raged on outside, but inside, a different kind of storm was brewing. Jack's words were like a dam breaking, releasing a flood of emotions that had been pent up for years. I listened, entranced, as Jack poured his heart out to me, a complete stranger. And when he finished, the room was silent, aside from the sound of the rain pounding against the windows. In that moment, I felt a connection to Jack that I couldn't explain. It was as if we had known each other for years, not just minutes. And when he stood up to leave, I felt a sense of loss, as if I was losing a part of myself. As Jack walked out into the storm, I called out to him, "Hey, Jack, be careful out there." He turned, smiled, and said, "Don't worry, my friend. I've been through worse storms than this." And with that, he disappeared into the night, leaving me to ponder the stranger in the storm and the impact he had on my life.